Maybe there was an event, maybe you heard about something, people being robbed or something like that. I mean, in most cases, all these things are not happening directly to us. We were hearing about it, and then we start developing fears because people say, okay, it's not safe to travel on public transport. It's not safe to walk alone in a park. It's not safe to go jogging at night, things like that. Not to say that these things are naturally safe because you got to be aware, but generally people are just over afraid. They're over hyper vigilant, in other words. Okay. Now let's continue. How to regulate your nervous system for after trauma or life stress. How do we regulate it? Regulation is a positive thinking. It all starts in the mind. Remember that the event triggered a memory in the mind and in the body subconsciously, right? So, how to regulate your nervous system after trauma or life stress? Number one, understand that regulation is all about positive thinking, about being optimistic, not living in the past. Whatever happened in the past. Let it go and leave it behind in the past. Right? You cannot move on every day in your life thinking about what happened to you in the past, right, guys? I am talking through experience because I've had a traumatic thing happen to me, right? But I still trust in life. I still trust in myself. I understand that things change. You know what I mean? And yeah, and bad things do happen, yes, but you don't have to be living in hyper vigilance and fearful about life. You don't have to. It's all by choice. It's all by choice. Let's continue, right? So, how to regulate your nervous system? Number one, regulation is teaching the body that what is safe, that life is safe. Okay, so regulation is teaching the body that it is safe again. Whatever happened in the past happened. You've got to teach your body that it's safe, that life is safe. The core regulation practice number one, they always tell you it's very old, and I think people don't even believe it anymore. It's called breath work. That's the fastest tool to healing yourself, to make yourself feel safe. Now, I always talk about meditation. I meditate a lot because it calms me down. It brings me down, it grounds me into safety. And I'm using breath work as well. As you are breathing, you're breathing in, you're breathing out calmly, and you're grounding yourself and you're telling yourself that you're safe. Slow, deep breathing activates the vagus nerve. Now, the vagus nerve is a big part of the nervous system. The vagus nerve is that nerve that helps regulate you as well and calms you. So when you're breathing in while you're meditating, you're breathing out consciously, you're activating your vagus nerve. It's important to know that the vagus nerve runs right across, down from your heart, I think from the brain at the back, right down through the heart, right down to your whole body, right? So the vagus nerve is very important, and there's very different types of meditation to calm the vagus nerve and activate it. In other words, you activate your vagus nerve because the vagus nerve helps you to get into a parasympathetic type of mode of rest, eat kind of flow. You understand in your life. It helps to regulate that nervous system. It helps to regulate the parasympathetic nervous system, that calm parts of who we are, the rest, digest, and heal parts of who we are, right, of the nervous system. It calms you down, it repairs and regulates your body and your mind and your emotional state as well. It calms your emotions. That's why the vagus nerve is so important to our nervous health. Okay, so here we go. So long exhales to calm the brain. So you breathe in the count of four, right? It's called something called block breathing, right? It's like block breathing. You breathe in a count of four, you hold for four, right? And then you breathe out for four, okay? And then you breathe in again for four, right? So basically you can do it like this. You breathe in for 4 counts, you hold for 4 counts, and then you breathe out for 4 counts, and then you count 4 counts again, then you breathe in again. You get, so it comes like a square. It's called block breathing. It's a very effective way of you calming your nervous system. Like long exhales to calm the brain, signals safety to the body, right? So when you calm the brain, you're calming the body as well. When the brain is full of anxiety and fear, your body also becomes restricted. Full of anxiety and fear, your heart starts pumping faster. Basically, that's what happens right now. Number two, gentle movements are very important for calming your nervous system. Walking can help as well, and stretching can help as well. Your sort of systematic exercises, movements, discharges stress, release, like yoga, like Pilates and stuff like that, stretching your core, telling yourself that you're in rest and you're at peace and you're safe. Remember that things that are very high impact exercises like aerobics, it actually makes your heart pump faster. It activates your the other system. It activates your systematic nervous system. It doesn't activate your parasympathetic nervous system. That's why they say that the more calmer yoga, stretching, and Pilates are much more better, and walking, stretching allows you to calm your nervous system. Your sensory grounding, warm showers, cold water plunges, and ice plunges put your body into a systematic nervous system mode, meaning you're feeling at attack.